Hi, my name is Felicity. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so very much for being here. This is going to be my first video and I am so excited to see my journey across YouTube, and I hope you stay with me for the ride. So let's get into the first video. I want this channel to provide value and be able to share what I've learned, my knowledge, and be the big sister for all of you. I am a big sister. I have one little sister, and it's honestly the best label I've ever had. Being a big sister has taught me so very many things, and I want to now not just do it for one, but do it for the many. So this first video, I am going to be speaking about 5 different things that I do every single day just to better myself and keep myself working and constantly growing. It's super important to prioritize your self-growth and keep getting better every single day, because it ends up accumulating a lot in the long run. Over the years, I've realized that bettering myself is one of the most important things that I can control, and so I do a few things every single day just to make sure that I am on the right track and leading me to where I want to go. Obviously, these things can vary depending on your goals in life. But for me, I want to own my own business. I want to be super knowledgeable. I want to be able to share knowledge with everyone else. So these are just the things that I do, and hopefully you could take a little bit from this and maybe apply some of these things to your life. So the first thing that I like to do every single day is make my bed. It sounds silly, but it makes me feel so much more organized. It makes me feel accomplished immediately as soon as I get out of bed, and it's just a great way to start the day. Other than breakfast, of course, because food is the most amazing thing ever. But making your bed gives your brain a positive feedback loop that you accomplish something, and task number 1 is checked off the list. I've been doing this for probably 2 years now. I used to just get out of bed and leave it a mess because I'm like, well, I'm gonna sleep in it again tonight, so why make my bed? Let's make our beds and get a little bit cleaner, more organized, and you'll find that making your bed will actually start to, in your head, want to clean up around you. So if your room's a mess, you're gonna be like, well, my bed's made, so that can't be the only thing that looks good in my room. And it just kind of spreads. It's like the butterfly effect, but I promise you, just making your bed 1 minute every morning will do wonders. The second thing that I do every single day, without fail, I read a book. I'm right now reading The 48 Laws of Power. Not that very far into it, but it's an amazing book. If you don't like reading, listen to an audiobook. Get yourself into some sort of learning, because once you learn something every single day, or you just read for fun, even if it's just fiction. I have read many of books, probably more books now than I read in all of college or high school, at least on my own free time. And the knowledge that you gain from books is immeasurable to anything else. I listen to podcasts and audiobooks and things of that nature, but something about literally reading the words in a book, it sticks to your brain a little bit differently. You're actually seeing the words, you're pronunciating them in your head, and it just makes you so much more literate, which I found over reading a few books is that my verbiage has gotten a lot better. A really good book to start off with if you're looking for just kind of bettering yourself is Atomic Habits by James Clear. I have it right up behind me on my shelving. It's just one of those absolutely amazing books. When you read it, you can't just read it and forget. You have to read it and apply it. Reading will provide so much value to your life and will consistently keep you in a learning state. I just highly recommend it, even if it's just a page a day. It's better than no pages. It's 1 page further than you ever were before. So, read. Another thing I do every single day is I meditate. I meditate at least 10 minutes. It clears your brain and allows you to just sit with yourself. the benefits that I've gotten from meditating, I've learned so much about myself. Before meditating, I became a person dependent on who I surrounded myself with. I am now forced to sit in my thoughts and learn who I truly am and what I truly like. You just have to sit with yourself and learn about yourself, and you actually have to be in your thoughts. It's a scary thing, don't get me wrong. I could only do like 5 minutes at first, but you slowly build it up. You do 5 minutes for a week, you do 6 minutes, 7 minutes, you work your way up to 10, 15, 20, and then randomly you're like, oh, let me do 30 minutes, and you're like me and you did random 30-minute of meditation and it feels like 10. It's just phenomenal for your brain and health in general. There's a whole bunch of benefits online. You can look them up, but meditation is definitely something I would consider. If you're wanting to better yourself in any way, shape, or form, meditate. Just meditate. The next 2 things I do every single day. I'm gonna start off with the first one. I go to the gym, and that sounds so typical. I go to the gym every single day, and I remember the time when I didn't go to the gym every day, and that was not too long ago. That was 3 years ago. But now the difference in my physical health, how I feel, how I sleep, how I wake up, how I eat, all that other stuff is so dialed in. You start off not feeling yourself, not feeling self-confident. You don't really know what you're doing. You're a little bit scared. And I understand, I was in those shoes. I just made a commitment to myself. I woke up one morning and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a commitment to myself. Not a promise, a commitment, because I'm going to do it. I'm not going to have an opportunity to break it. I'm committing to myself to go to the gym every single day for at least 5 minutes. So if I got up and I was like, I really don't want to work out today. This never really happened, but I really don't want to work out today. I would just go to the gym and like sit down. And I said, that's okay. I just made the commitment to myself that I would go every single day without fail. No matter what, if I felt like it, if I didn't feel like it, just doing that and showing up provides a feedback loop, and it makes it so much easier just to go. Because that is the hardest part about going to the gym, is going. Yes, going to the gym, being in a gym setting is a little nerve-wracking at first. Don't get me wrong, there's these heavy plates and these weird-looking machines and people who are like screaming and picking things up and throwing them back down, and it's a lot. It's a lot to handle, but just find a little area that you feel comfortable in and just go do it. Even if it's on the treadmill, it's something. Something is better than nothing, and I promise you, if you don't go to the gym right now, start going, even if it's for those 5 minutes. It'll make a difference. Thank me later. All right, and the very last thing I do every single day to keep me on track with every single thing that I do, I make to-do lists. I have this little notebook. It's like a 99-cent notebook that I get at my local grocery store. And every single day I write in like what I'm doing. So I'm able to cross it off and I can add it to it throughout the day. This also gives you, again, a positive feedback loop, because I'm like, okay, look how long this list is, right? But I'm able to like cross things off. Like I'm able to cross this off now. And I'm almost done with my day. It's a really great way to just like keep track of what you need to do. You can pre-plan like in advance and like put the dates for like the following weeks or days. I don't do that. Sometimes I'll do like the day prior, I'll like write for tomorrow in it, being like, oh, I gotta remember that I have to do this today. I have a whole calendar over there to keep track of like the big things I have to do, but these are just really great things to like keep track of like the small things, like my laundry. I even write my laundry on here just because I want to do my laundry, and if I cross it off, then I feel good. It's just like accomplished. I accomplished it for that day. Highly recommend making a little to-do list. Even if you don't do anything else that I said, I highly recommend just create a to-do list, and it'll make yourself so much more organized and it'll change your life. I promise you. I do so much more throughout my day now. Before I did a to-do list, I was like, what do I have to do today? And then I would have to think, and then like I would get sidetracked because I would go on my phone, and then I would get like maybe 3 things someday. Crazy, but effective. So thank you so very much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. And please, I guess I've never done this before, but like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. I will be posting at least once a week on every single Thursday. It's gonna be difficult at first, but I'm gonna stay consistent and I'm gonna make that commitment to myself that every single Thursday I'm gonna come out with a new video. So if you have any video ideas, please comment them down below and I would be happy to record those for you. But until then, have a great rest of your day.